Okay. Now let's say you utilize that VA loan. You bought a house, it's your primary residence,
Mhm.
and you was telling me something about if you get a 20% in equity. What does that mean? Tell me, break that one down to me.
Yes. Okay. So this is one of my favorite VA loan hacks. So one of the things that we did when we bought our very first house,
Hmm.
we bought our house and over the course of several years, the equity went up over 20%. Once the equity went up over 20%, we refinanced the house into a conventional loan, which freed up my VA loan. So that way I could keep that property as a rental property. And by waiting till it went up 20% equity on paper, when you're taking out the refinancing the loan at the new value, it looks like you're only taking out the loan for 80% of the current value. So there's no primary mortgage insurance on that 20% that normal people would have to put down. You're just putting it down in the form of equity.
Okay. So walk me through this.
Yep.
So I own a home.
hmm
It goes up in 20% in value. Say
hmm
you bought a home for 400,000, it goes to 600,000.
hmm
Well, hold on, 20%. That's
20% would be 480.
yeah. Before I was about to say, I was about to say 600. That's like 50, right?
Yeah.
So okay, it goes up to 480, right?
hmm
Now it goes to 480. You turn it into a conventional loan.
hmm
Now you're free to use your VA,
hmm
right? Then you go acquire a rental property. You said.
So it has to be with your VA loan, it
Mhm.
has to be your primary residence.
Mhm.
So you could buy a fourplex as long as you are planning on living in one of those units as your primary residence.
Okay.
And now you have 3 more rental properties that are paying your mortgage, basically.
Okay. So okay, I get what you're saying. You're saying that hey, if you wanted to rent out your primary residence and say, hey, you know, I'm gonna turn it into a conventional loan because we're relocating, we're moving to
You don't even have to
Georgia.
move. I still live here and my rental properties are here.
Okay. You have to leave. But I would have to leave that particular home because it's my primary residence, right?
So it's only your primary residence when you buy it. So
Okay.
I bought my first property on my VA loan with no money down.
Got it.
Great, all good. Over the course of several years, it went up 20% in value because thank you, Denver real estate.
I know, right?
So it went up 20% equity. I refinanced into a conventional loan, had my VA entitlement reinstated. So turned that property into a rental once it was on the conventional loan.
Mhm.
That freed up my VA loan for me to buy my next property with no money down. And so now I'm in the next one.
Gotcha. And you're renting the other one.
Correct.
Got it. So it's like, hey, I brought a home for 400. It went up to 480. I got orders to leave, right? How it happens in the military all the time.
Mhm.
You know, hey, I got orders to leave, or hey, I'm retiring. I want to move, or whatever the case may be. Turn it into a conventional loan. Then
Frees up your VA loan
it
for you
frees
to
up your
use
VA
again.
loan. Then move to your new home that you don't have to put nothing down. I like that. I wish I had a fake round of applause, but definitely like that. You know, pretty much how to turn it into. Now, this part about